Hello, friends. Happy Thursday night to all of you. President Biden has just signed an executive order into law, and many Americans will be receiving extra financial aid this month. $1,000 may also be sent out to eligible low-income households in just a few weeks. Please make sure that you watch until the end of this video to learn how to claim this relief. I will also be giving away a $75 Walmart gift card 4 days a week. If you would like to enter the giveaways, please make sure that you click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the more likely your chance of winning the Walmart gift card giveaway. And friends, the next giveaway is scheduled for tomorrow.
Not my word, that's what you said.
No, the president has such a commitment to the values that are contained in this legislation, the reconciliation bill. When we passed when they were considering, and then later we passed the bipartisan infrastructure bill, the president said, I want to find as much common ground as I can in a bipartisan way when it comes to infrastructure. But I cannot limit my vision for America to what the Republicans will agree to in terms of roads and bridges, etc. That's important, but it's not all. So in this legislation, if we care about preserving the planet for future generations and clean air for them to breathe today and water to drink, we need to pass the reconciliation bill. So I would hope that that would be a major part of it. So what the president calls chunks, I would hope would be a major bill going forward. It may be more limited, but it is still significant. So we talked about climate. Now let's talk about health care. So important in the legislation is that millions more people will have access to health care at a very low cost because of what is in the bill in terms of expanding the Affordable Care Act. Let's now talk about child care. Child care in the bill, whether you're talking about the child tax credit, or you're talking about child care, or you're talking about home health care that might include a child or an older sibling or a parent.
Many lawmakers have been taking action to address the rising inflation affecting our country. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz recently called on Republicans to return to the Capitol to sign off on sending $1,000 checks to Minnesotans as a rising price of gas, food, and everything else eats away at people's paychecks. The state is sitting on about a $7 billion budget surplus. Under Governor Walz's proposal, the state would rebate about $4 billion of the budget surplus back to taxpayers. Individuals earning less than $165,000 a year would receive $1,000, and couples earning less than $275,000 a year would receive $2,000. The idea revives an earlier pitch by the governor for Walz checks, which failed to garner much enthusiasm from his own Democratic allies in the legislature, and which Republicans called an election year gimmick. The governorship and all his legislative seats will be on the ballot this coming November. Democratic legislators have since warmed to the idea, as inflation surpasses a 40-year high, and negotiations have stalled with Republicans on other priorities, including permanent tax cuts and spending increases for school, nursing home, and infrastructure. Senate Majority Leader Jeremy Miller criticized the idea during a press conference and calling the proposal a desperate attempt by the governor to distract voters from his record of higher taxes. Governor Walz says that the rebate checks would be structured as tax credits to Minnesotans' 2021 tax returns and would not be subject to state and federal income tax. High inflation has led Republican and Democratic state leaders across the country to cut rebate checks and also lower taxes as one of the only tools that they have to address these rising costs. Economists warn that the extra stimulus undercuts the Federal Reserve Bank's efforts to clamp down on inflation, and with it, the cost of homes, cars, and other large investments. Putting more money into people's pockets may only cause demand, and with it, prices to surge much higher. So friends, should our government provide stimulus checks at the federal level? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. President Biden recently signed a new bill into law. The Biden administration has agreed to cancel an estimated $6 billion in federal student loan debt for about 200,000 borrowers who have claimed they were defrauded by their college. The administration had previously approved $25 billion in loan forgiveness for 1.3 million borrowers. Around 43 million Americans have federal student loan debt. Many of the borrowers affected by the new agreement have been waiting years for the Department of Education to process their claims under a rule known as borrower defense to repayment. It allows borrowers who believe that they were misled by their college, often overinflated job placement rates, or the ability to transfer credits to request federal student loan relief. The deal to wipe away the remaining federal student loan debt for the 200,000 affected borrowers was reached between the plaintiffs and the Department of Education. It is part of the proposed settlement agreement that was filed in federal court on Wednesday, but it still must be approved by a judge. About 200,000 borrowers nationwide will automatically get full debt relief. Another 64,000 borrowers who have already filed borrower defense claims may also be eligible for debt relief under the proposed settlement agreement and will get decisions on their applications within rolling deadlines based on how long their application has been pending. The administration has also temporarily expanded eligibility for what's known as a Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program, which cancels remaining federal student loan debt after a government or nonprofit worker has made 10 years of qualifying payments. In April of this year, after facing months of great pressure from other Democrats to cancel $50,000 per borrower, President Biden said he was considering some broad student loan forgiveness, though a smaller amount. On the campaign trail, Biden said he would support $10,000 in forgiveness. Many White House officials have indicated that he is also looking at setting an income threshold so that high-earning borrowers would be excluded from the debt relief. Well, my fantastic and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Thank you so very much for watching my videos and joining me here daily. I greatly and truly appreciate every single one of you. The winner of yesterday's Walmart gift card giveaway is Diana Saylor. Congratulations, my friend! If I have named you as the winner, please remember to check your notifications page and send me an email. Or you can also send me a message on my Facebook page. Thank you so much, friends, and have a wonderful and blessed Thursday night.